Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Former presidential candidate and Progress Singapore Party's PSP chairman Dr. Tan Cheng Bock has come out to endorse presidential candidate Tan Lian as they share a common vision on the need for an independent candidate. When asked by members of the media on Sunday, the 27th of August 2023, about whether the PSP was endorsing Mr. Tan, Dr. Tan said several times that his endorsement was in his personal capacity, and he was not here as a politician for this election. Dr. Tan, who spoke to the media after having breakfast at People's Park Food Center in Chinatown with Mr. Tan Lian and Mr. Tan Ji, described the trio as comrades, despite having been former rivals in the presidential election in 2011. Dr. Tan was also asked about presidential candidate Ng Kok Song's comments that presidential candidates should ideally not be backed by political parties. To which he emphasized that he was endorsing Mr. Tan Lian in his own personal capacity, and not as PSP's chairman. The presidential election should be apolitical, but issues quite political do appear. So that's why I say we must always focus. What is this election about? He said. Dr. Tan said the presidential election should be about who can perform the president's duties best, namely safeguarding the reserves and finding the right people for the top levels of the civil service. Dr. Tan said one reason he endorses Mr. Tan Lian is the need for an independent candidate, adding that a president who is with the establishment may feel uncomfortable if they choose to take decisions that are contrary to the establishment. When asked about his thoughts on the flack Mr. Tan Lian has received around his comments about pretty girls, among other things, Dr. Tan described it as gutter politics. He also pointed out that the Presidential Election Committee had already given their approval through the Certificate of Eligibility and found Mr. Tan Lian to be a character of good standing. So why did presidential candidate Tan Lian just receive a big boost? During the 2011 presidential elections, Mr. Tan Lian plus his two famous supporters Dr. Tan Cheng Bock and Mr. Tan Ji together received a combined 64.8% of the total votes. In subsequent videos, Professor Ma will explain more aspects of life. In the meantime, please help by liking and by subscribing. Thank you.